Hello, everyone, and welcome to the BAPcast. My name is Branden.
Phil, and no Abbai. Who's
My name's not Brandon Phil.
and not Abbai. He's picking up hookers in Las Vegas.
I know. Have you heard from him? Is he gone already?
I think he didn't even know when he was going.
He didn't even want to go.
He's 22 years old. His mom's dragging him on a trip across the country.
I don't know. He doesn't seem like he'd be the kid that would stand up, though. I would say
Against his mom?
Yeah. I know, he seems
you
very
can't stand
timid.
up against your mom.
I would stand up and be like, fuck that, man. 16-hour drive?
Is this,
alright, question.
You're going to make your mom go on a long-ass trip by herself.
Isn't his dad going?
No. It's just his mom. His mom and his brother.
His older brother, too.
His brother's splitting off halfway.
What? Why?
I don't know. Abbai doesn't even know. He didn't know when he was going.
Because I saw his brother on Xbox Live last night, and I was like, shit, he's not gone yet. Because he'll pop on. You know how he sold it to his brother? I had that account added on mine.
I guarantee you Abbai still plays it.
Dude, he's on all the time. I was like, oh,
Abbai
so yeah. Well, not all the time, but I was like, oh, Unkindest B was on last night, because that's his gamer tag.
That's his brother.
What?
His brother have a different gamer
Air
tag.
Pilot 4 and
Oh, Abbai.
Yeah. So I'm like, no. He's like, oh, just helping out to play some Call of Duty. I was like, you can go on a guest account, like... I was like, you still love Xbox.
Abbai cheated.
Shit.
He did not get rid of his Xbox. He sold it to his brother.
He lives in,
his
like, the
house.
next room. So he goes on with...
Well, if you haven't figured it out, Abai's not here this week.
No, he's not here.
Actually, for the next 3 weeks?
I think it's
2.
like 2.
It's like 2.5.
I think it's like August 14th, and August is coming up. My birthday's August 23rd. I'm gonna...
Oh.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Are we going to BAPcast that day?
We could.
Let's BAPcast, then party.
I don't know if... Partying for me... Okay, this is gonna segue nice right into
Oh,
the
yeah,
alcohol.
you're not a partier.
Not really. Okay.
I think you told me this.
Oh my god. We have the whole layout for the podcast done already. What are you doing? Turn off the aircon?
Nope.
Getting a tissue?
Clean up the beer I spilled.
Dude, you didn't need to use a tissue, like a tissue.
What do you want me to look it up? You want me to look it up?
No, a dirty t-shirt or something.
That's
me, I'm lazy.
That's Brandon philosophy. He doesn't like to party, but he cleans up beer with dirty t-shirts.
Okay, I think we gotta start with the big 3. Look, you don't even know where to put the tissue now. You're like,
do I throw it on the floor?
No,
Do you have
don't
trash?
put it on that.
Oh, put it in the dirty
G Fuel.
cap.
Oh, I need to get more G Fuel. I need to wait till they have like a flash sale where they do like 50% off.
I don't know how you drink this.
You've never had it. You gave it to Kim. She's like, it gave me a headache.
It's too much for her body. She's like 95 pounds, and this has like
I go
5
nuts.
cups of coffee worth
Dude.
of caffeine.
That's not true. It doesn't have any caffeine.
I made that up. I don't.
It has like, I don't know, it
What
has
does it
B
have?
vitamins.
Sugar? If it doesn't
No,
have
there's no sugar, dude. That's why this stuff's great.
So it has like synthetic sugar that doesn't count as
No.
sugar.
Okay, the mic stand is in the G Fuel tub. It's got like vitamin B's and stuff, and I can't read. It's too small. I
Damn,
don't
this
wanna
isn't a
shake
nutrition show.
Okay, big
That's
3.
enough of that.
Big
That's
3.
The big 3.
The
Well,
music, movie,
should we
video
make it a
games.
big 2? Because there's only 2 of us.
Well, I thought it was the big 3 categories, but I don't know. I guess that way makes more sense that it's the big 3 we all pitch in.
There's 3 of us, so we each get
Well,
a big.
usually the categories for us are music, movie, video games. So it's like, no, the big 3. Which out of the big 3?
Yeah, well, sometimes we choose all video games.
Yeah, because that's what we all appeal to. Okay, all right.
So I think the big 2 this
the
week.
big 2 this
Maybe
week.
for next week and the week after.
The big 3. So we'll just...
The big 2.
Yeah, it's gonna
the
have
big 2.
to. I was
you
gonna
start,
say.
You start the big 2. I know you got something.
Dude, I've still been playing Minecraft.
You can't have the same
I can't.
one.
No, that's what I said. I gotta think. Oh shit! I'm gonna hop on Injustice later tonight. Oh. Oh, every time I think I was playing. Okay, I just keep going off. Last night I had a blast, and like I'll talk about this later. But I was pretty fucking cooked last night. I started off my night playing some Minecraft.
When you say cooked, it sounds like you mean baked out of your mind, like you smoked a bunch of weed.
Okay, I know.
You mean drunk.
Alright, I was drunk. I say cooked.
Baked, stoned, that's all like, I smoked a blunt.
I think I get cooked from cocked. You know, if someone's cocked, they're really drunk. But
Yeah,
I just don't like that.
But when you say cooked, I'm like, wait, did you smoke weed?
No. I was
that crosses
I was
my mind every time.
really drunk last night, and I started off on Minecraft. Hopped on Black Ops 2. I love Black Ops 2.
How many hours do you have in that game?
Dude, I only had like 5 days played. 5 or 6 days played. On all the others, I have like 12 to 14.
How? That's still a lot of hours into a game.
What I want to do is, only Use Me Blade did it. I know I reference the Bad Kid Cast all the time. But he's like one of the only guys
I guess
I
you
can
call me
watch.
inspiration.
Yeah. He took all his time played in Call of Duties, averaged it out, like, oh, well, I've been playing for the past 4 years, there have been all these games, I went through all the times, added it all up, divided it by the amount of days, and he averaged like 2 hours a day for over like 4 or 5 years.
What?
So I want to do that with me. There are days where I've played for like 10 hours. There are days where I haven't played at all.
I don't know how you do that.
Dude.
Like me, my eyes feel like they're going to pop out of my head, I get a headache. Even when
I
I play for 4...
optics.
When I play... Wait, what?
They have gaming glasses.
Oh, I've seen those.
They are cool. I tried a pair at Best Buy, but I'm not going to spend $80 on gaming goggles.
What do they do?
They sharpen the glare.
Dude! They make it worse? What do you mean sharpen?
Or they sharpen the picture. They take...
So your eyes aren't straining to sharpen it yourself?
Yeah. I mean, even as a contact wear, I was like, oh my god, like there's a difference. It's not like crazy huge. It's not $80 huge. If I have $80 to drop, I might get them.
If I had $80 to drop, I'd drop.
I'd get them to take pictures and just have people make fun of me. I think it's weird, but
yeah, no, I don't agree with that. I just say if you start to get a headache, slow down the video game.
Guitar Hero 2 isn't one where I can play because whenever I used to get a Guitar Hero game, I needed to beat every single song in the game to unlock all of them too. I'd go through story mode and beat everything right away.
First play.
I would put on
just a big combo.
8 to 10 hours. Seriously.
But you're used to it. Do you get effects of long-term gaming?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really do it anymore. I've been doing it with Minecraft. Certain games, like there's this one I play on my phone. It's called Puzzle and Dragons. It's like Bejeweled, but
Wait, you put...
I'll close my eyes, I'm falling asleep, and all I can picture is like puzzles, and I'm moving the things around and getting... I was like, oh, I have to stop. It hasn't happened for Minecraft yet, though.
What?
Yeah.
Even for Black Ops, they have Black Ops streams?
No. I've had them, but like not like this. Like I don't even need to be dreaming. I'll just like close my eyes, or I'll just be thinking in my head. Tetris is another one that does that.
Really?
I used to go on Tetris binges when I was younger.
It's just so repetitive.
Yeah, it's so simple. You don't need to think up a whole world or all these gun scenarios. It's just like blocks on a screen. But anyway,
what are you talking about? You were
I was
cocked.
Black Ops 2, and I love the game. I'm going to do the Master Prestige. I'm going to get Master Prestige.
What does that mean?
The highest level you can get in the game. 10th level, 55. Before the next Call of Duty comes out, which I don't know if I want to get, but at the same time, I've got it every year since Modern Warfare 2. And I would feel weird if I didn't get it. Because this past year, I was like, fuck it, Halo 4 this year.
Get it. You're so into it. You kick ass.
But there's so much bullshit, and Battlefield 4 is going to be so good. I got Modern Warfare 3. I got Battlefield 3 at Christmas, which was like a month after Modern Warfare 3. And I was like, fuck, why am I playing Call of Duty? And then I just dropped Battlefield 3, hop back on, and then every time I put Battlefield 3 in, it blows my mind how good the game is and how much better and fair.
Do you play more Call of Duty, right? Have you put more hours into Call of Duty, or?
I think in Battlefield 3 I only have like 2 or 3 days played, but that doesn't seem like a lot.
Do you think it's a better game?
You think Call of Duty's a better game?
No.
Battlefield 3, yes.
But you haven't played it as much.
I haven't played as much.
Why?
Because... Fuck. This is always the argument. I know. Call of Duty is quick. It's fast-paced. Battlefield 3, I like playing in the 500-ticket servers. The games are like 40 minutes. But I am like... I love it. I love it every second. But, if I just want to hop on... Dude, I hopped on the other day. Black Ops 2, I actually started playing like before I was drinking the other day. I was going around with a pistol, getting an 8 KD. You can't do that in Battlefield. And seriously, I went like 32-4, and I was like, I'm just gonna stop because this is retarded. And like, I got some crazy clips yesterday, and I was just like, holy shit, this game is good. When it's good, it's just those moments, those highs you're looking for as a Call of Duty player.
Well, yes, if it's always good, it's never gonna be good. You have to have those lows to have the highs.
But you need the highs to keep playing. But the thing is, you keep playing to get the highs, and it's a vicious cycle. Battlefield 3, I'm almost confident that every game I'm in, I will have a good game.
It's fun as hell.
There's less bullshit. So, I mean, it's just me. I'm the fucking problem. Like, Call of Duty, oh, that guy just rocket launched me. I got quick scoped. I don't know. So, I don't know. I'm just going to end my big two at that.
What was your big two? Call of Duty?
Me playing all these... Oh, I actually hopped on League of Legends drunk as shit last night and fucking destroyed. I'm fucking...
You played every game drunk as shit. You can't...
Yeah, I know, but like I said in the other podcast, League of Legends is a great drunk game.
I can't...
There's a lot going on. If you don't know what you're doing, it's like, fuck, man. Like, the learning curve for that game is like a couple months. I swear to God. It's fucking...
Tell me about that. You just get wrecked for the first couple months.
You get destroyed.
I have
And, like...
no interest in playing that game. I don't know why.
Your buddies play it. I can't wait till they come on. I'm going to talk to them about that. It's going to be a lol cast.
And I'm going to have nothing to talk about.
That's going to be good, because...
That's alright. It'll be 3 of you talking about it.
And you're just going to be like, yep.
Me and Abbai can just go do our own BAPcast.
Alright, what's your big two?
It's a hard decision, because I told you about PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, I mean, that could be it, and that'll segue into that.
I had 30-day free trial.
Of PS Plus?
Yeah.
They give you a trial, so you just...
With my PlayStation 3, and I haven't used it.
So would you just opt in, take all the games, and I'm out of here?
No, because I'm not sure, but once it ends, I'm sure they take your ability to play the games.
I don't think so. Are they downloading your hard
way.
drive?
Yeah.
You should be fine, dude. Are you going to continue to pay for it?
Yeah.
Honestly, because you got, what games? You got
It's
Battlefield 3?
$5.
Oh, $5 a month? Dude, that's
You pay
nothing.
$50 down for a year. That's it.
Mhm.
I saw last year's, they put out 64 free games. Maybe like 20 of them are PS Vita, so I have no interest in that. But they put out 64 games. So you pay $50 for that, right? The total, like, price for all those games equals $1,800.
That's
and
nuts,
these aren't
dude.
like old, crappy games. Like, these are
They
games...
kind of are.
But not
They're
all
getting
of them.
up to the newer ones because they can only do so much. Xbox is doing the same thing.
But not as much, right?
Well, they started like 2 months ago with Fable 3. I actually picked that up because Jade loved Fable. That's her favorite game. She doesn't play often, but she'll hop on that and just, actually had a race. She was like 6 hours in. It took her 12 to finish the game. It took me like 8. But I was like, yep, I'm past you in Fable 3, so she would be in that room, I would be in this room. We'd just both be playing Fable trying to get to the end. It was fucking great. But like, then they released Halo 3, which is like a 2006 game. They released Assassin's Creed 2. They released this weird, stupid shit game. Like, really just a horrible game. And everyone's like, don't even bother giving that for free.
So is it like 1 or 2 a month?
It's 2 a month, up until Xbox One.
Yeah.
Supposedly they're going to keep going after, but...
I guess that's kind of...
But the thing is, PS Plus, I'm paying $10 a month for Xbox Live, and I'm getting that. You have free online. That's one thing I like at PlayStation. It's free.
Yeah.
PS Plus, you opt in for $5
PlayStation
and you're
4,
getting these games.
you're going to move on to that, but you're still going to get those free games. They're still going to do the same
you're getting the
thing.
free games. It's gonna
And with the money they're going to be making, PlayStation is going to be 10 times better. Because they've been going this whole console, time without making money off their online play. Constantly making money off of their customers and players. But no, I got Battlefield 3, Saints Row the 3rd, XCOM, Enemy Unknown.
You know Sasha Grey voices a character in that? I know we were talking about porn stars the other day. And she voices one of the characters. I think she's like a stripper in it, so it makes sense. But XCOM...
Wait, which one?
Oh, I don't know.
Which
I've
game
never
did you
played
say?
Saints Row 3.
Oh, Saints Row the 3rd. XCOM, I haven't played it
What's
yet.
the fourth one?
And then, Little Big Planet Karting, which...
Oh my god! I wish I had... My brother had a GameCube. We used to play Double Dash. Mario Kart Double Dash.
That was the... You can't compare Little Big Planet to... Mario Kart is not
I just
good.
love those karting games.
It's not...
It's just so fun.
It's so boring.
Quiet. Well,
It's
I imagine there are like no characters.
so unorganized, and it's just like you're racing for no... It's
Is it?
not fun. I can't explain it. I have no words to go back and play. I did like 4 races. I don't want to go to a 5th. Mario Kart Double Dash, I beat that game like 5 times. That game is so much fun. But those are the 4 like main games I got. They also have a Dreamcast game on there. It's
What game?
oh, it's an old rollerblading game.
Jet Set Radio Future.
Jet Set Radio, not Future.
Fuck,
Jet
man.
Set Radio.
Yep.
That's on there for free.
I actually bought that.
There's 18 games on there. I mean, 6 of them are like PS Vita or whatever, so I don't really care about that. A lot of indie games and stuff, but it's pretty sick for like the money you pay. But so for the big 2, I can't decide between Saints Row the 3rd and Battlefield 3. I'm not a big
Battlefield 3. It's got to be because you told me.
I know, and I'm not a big first-person shooter.
This kid
person,
likes.
but
What was your big game? You like Grand Theft Auto.
I like racing and just open world. Like I liked Far Cry 3. I like GTA.
He doesn't play the multiplayer in Far Cry 3 though.
Because I'm not into that. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. But like Battlefield 3 grasped you, and it's
the
like,
online is so much better though.
It's great. It's
I
a great
played
game.
for a couple hours last night, right after I installed it, and I was so into it. I was actually not doing better than my normal first-person shooter crap.
Because
playing.
it's fair. It's a balanced game.
Yeah, it's so much
Like,
fun.
it's up to the user. It's not up to, like,
I think,
random shit.
but I've played Saints Row the Third more so far.
Well, yeah, because I'm playing multiplayer in a story is different. You want to keep progressing the story.
Exactly. Like, it's cool because they're two completely different games. So I got these
The Saints
two
Row
games.
multiplayer?
Yeah, it's like co-op. No split screen though. I thought it would have split screen like co-op.
Split screen's tough. I mean, have you ever played split screen in San Andreas? Where you guys have to be on the
But
same
that's
screen.
not split screen. That's one screen.
I guess.
That wasn't split, so technically it's not.
Did you ever switch the characters to two dudes and just have them make out?
No, what?
Yes, it was funny.
You would do that.
No, not because I like, oh yeah, dude.
Yo.
Just because it's CJ.
Yo,
he's
come
hard
over.
as
Come
shit.
over. We gotta make out two guys. Come on. We have to.
No, because you dress CJ up as a thug and you have him make out with like a fucking cop or something.
Do you know? Alright, nothing has split screen anymore, right?
Call of Duty.
Rarely. Alright.
That's great when you see split screen as they're just two little kids driving to say, hey, let's play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And you just destroy them.
Alright, a handful of games now have split screen. Like Little Big Planet Card and that has it, but I don't have any other game with it. But I always thought it's just because they want more people to get the console themselves. They don't want people. They want people to buy their own game instead of going to their friend's house and playing like
that era's over though. No one's going over your buddies.
It's not that reason.
What? What do you think?
I read an article on this that there's no split screen anymore because the graphics are so amped up for just one screen. If they split it to two, either the graphics have to drop, the whole gameplay has to drop down, or the game it'll just lag. It won't run good. Because
I can kind of see that.
They're playing the systems at their top load right now. They're
Not
setting
with Call of Duty. They're playing off like a 10-year-old engine.
Well, that's why they can split screen. Exactly my point.
That's why I like fighting games.
But
If it's just one screen. There is no split screen, but you can play two-player.
play two player.
Local, yeah.
But that's such a specific type of game to get into.
Yeah. I really wish you guys played those so I could just shit on you. Martian Manhunter came out today. Fucking one of the most requested download. You don't know Martian Manhunter? You never used to watch Justice League cartoon?
No.
Fuck, man. Dude, everyone's been wanting this guy since the game came out. And he's finally out. And
I don't recognize the name, but
he can't. Each character comes with a compatibility skin. So, like, if you don't have the character and someone else does, you guys can play together. The skin is the Black Green Lantern, Jon Stewart. And I was like, fuck, I've been learning Green Lantern for that because he was also in the Justice League. It's like everyone's like, oh, why'd you guys pick the white Green Lantern, Hal Jordan? It's like, no, fuck, we want Jon Stewart. So I'm picking up Green Lantern. I want to learn him. He's really good just for the skin, yeah.
What? What were you talking about? I was on
Battlefield.
We were
3.
on a Battlefield in Saints Row.
Yeah.
I
But,
think
yeah,
I choose Battlefield.
And that's great, and like you're having a good time. And I told Phil before the podcast because we were kind of talking. And I was like, "Shit, we gotta get this on." The start of the game sucks. It takes forever to level up, and some of the best weapons come so late in. And until you unlock every weapon for the assault or something,
Yeah.
if you're in the U.S., you have a specific rifle, the starting one. If you are Russian, you have the specific rifle.
I feel like US is just better.
I don't know. I just use PDWs and download weapons. Like, you can use PDWs for every class. Assault is an assault rifle, engineer is submachine guns, LMG is support, and sniper is recon. But you can use PDW, which are like smaller submachine guns for everyone. Like P90, PDW,
really?
MP7, stuff like that.
I just go assault every time. I'll do
You
engineer
love
every
the
once in a while.
medkits. That's
Yeah,
what
like
I mean.
I
Engineer-
haven't even used the medkits much. What do you just drop them and someone else picks them up or something?
You drop them on the ground, they heal you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, look at this kid has no idea how to play the game, but he's having a blast.
And once I get into it more, I'm gonna love it.
Exactly, Battlefield 4.
I don't know. Maybe if I really like this.
Oh my
if
god,
I really
no!
like this.
It's a honeymoon stage with every game. I'll give you a month. To be honest, I don't see you playing it after a month.
Battlefield 3.
I want you to.
No, this happens to me with all first-person shooters. I had like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2
Mhm.
back in the day, and I didn't really like it. I like Battlefield 3 more now.
Yep.
But I played it and it was okay, but I never got into it. And I played
Is
it for
this
a
the
little bit.
most hype you've ever been for a first-person shooter?
Yeah, because it's fun. There's so much different. Even just going from map to map in the same game type is so much different play.
Dude, I have a
It feels
picture.
like a different game every time.
I'll show it to you. I love. Alright, one shitty part about Battlefield 3. Oh, did it come with premium or no?
No, I don't know what that
Okay,
is.
that's like all the download maps. That's what I have. I paid an extra $50. Got 4 expansion packs with like all guns and maps and game modes.
Really?
Yeah, I was like I said, I got really into Battlefield last summer is when I picked it up again. But the maps are huge, and it sucks.
And there's some cramped ones that like aren't as good, and that can be a little.
Noshar Canals is great. But
I don't know yet.
there is a picture I took, and it's like I posted on my Twitter. I was like, "This is why I love Battlefield 3." Where the fuck is it? I can't find it.
But like, that's a great game. But like Saints Row is just like fits more of what I play.
I was like, "This is why I love Battlefield 3."
Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's going to take you 10 minutes to get over that across that
But
field.
the landscape is just... I forget what map it is. It's in Armored Kill. It's the wicked big desert one, and it's amazing. I'm just, like, standing at the top of the P90, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm so little right now.
Yeah, it's sick. And then you have those, like, little city maps where it's just, like, constant killing more than just, like, strategy.
The buildings.
Yeah, those are cool. But Saints Row is just complete insanity. Like, a lot of other games, this is the most fast-paced game, other than just, like, a first-person shooter. Like, in a different way, fast-paced. You're doing this, you're doing that. And there's new stuff being thrown at you, like, every second. It's a crazy, chaotic game.
Who do you play as in Saints Row 3?
What
I know Saints Row 2, you get...
You make your own character.
No, I know, but he has a role. Saints Row 4, you're the President of the United States.
I'm
Did
like
you
an
know
actor
that?
or something.
In Saints Row 2, you start by getting out of jail as the character from Saints Row 1.
Yeah.
And then you get out of jail. I don't know how Saints Row 3, I think you're like the owner of a city?
No, something famous. Like, he's the head of a gang, but he's a celebrity or something. I don't know.
Well, I know Saints Row 4, you get to play as the president. So you get to do all this shit as a fucking president. It's nuts.
And it's in a virtual world.
Yeah.
After playing this, like, that'll just be like...
Are you definitely going to get that?
I don't know, because I don't have the money to spend, and I'm going to put it towards GTA 5.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Saints Row is like...
Multiplayer reveal coming out soon.
For GTA?
GTA 5, yeah.
Oh, really?
You know how they teased the end of it at the most recent one?
Yeah.
It was like coming in August.
Didn't they say up to like 64, like 32 people?
That would be nuts.
Or I think it was 32.
You know, one thing I really like about Grand Theft Auto 5, it was kind of cheesy because it was supposed to come out in April, and then it got delayed till September.
Which sucked. I would have loved to have that all summer.
Yeah.
I'm going to have it during school, and I'm going to fail like I talked about last week.
But it's not coming out for the new consoles. At least not right away. It hasn't been announced. It's like just Xbox 360 and PS3.
Oh, really?
And I'm like...
I didn't know that. I thought it was everything at once.
No.
When are the new consoles coming out anyway?
Xbox is slated for November 2013. PS4 is holiday 2013. Holiday can mean anything from November to December.
Exactly, yeah.
But people are like, it's not going to come out after Christmas because it's going to miss the holiday sales.
Oh, no way. It's definitely going to be a Christmas gift.
But,
for moms lining up.
Yeah.
The day it comes out.
But Battlefield 4, October 31st. Call of Duty Ghost, November 7th? Or November 6th? It's a week later. I know that's how it was. Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3. I'm stoked for that.
For
Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
I got into Battlefield 3 like a month late, and I took a couple months off. I want to hit Colonel 100 in this next game.
You didn't in 3?
No, I'm Colonel like hard? 23.
Really?
So I went up 45 levels, and then went back to 1, and I have to earn like...
Wait, how did that... Is that how it works?
Yep. It's like prestiging, not prestiging, but you go up, you get the max amount of levels to unlock everything, and then you just start leveling up. You don't earn anything, it's just, you're leveling up.
Oh. I'm like 3
It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time.
I probably want to end up there. If I get still...
Dude, I'm at level 3 after a couple hours. That's why it's insane. It's a pain to level up, but once you get everything, it's like, yes!
I guess it's too much for me. I've never... the most I put into a game, it was like 120 hours. How many days is that?
That's about 4 or 5 days. What game?
You'd never guess the game.
Mario Party.
No, it's not that long. It's not that.
No, I'd have more on Mario Party if I could play that.
Burnout Paradise. The open world Burnout.
Oh my god. I hate racing games.
I fucking love racing games, and that game is so sick. Had the best multiplayer I've ever played in a racing game. Most of the time I played.
That's
this
one
online.
where you drive and you time the explosion. You gotta crash a bunch of shit.
It's so
no, it's the
different
one
from
I
the
played.
old
Burnout.
Burnouts.
I played the one before that.
It's different.
This
It's
has the
open
white
world.
cover with like the neon car. It's like a white cover.
And it's like a cutout of the car
Yeah.
skidding, and you can see the city in the background.
Yeah, I played the one before that. My
Right,
friend played it. I don't want car games.
I loved it, dude. Me and a friend would play it all the time. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the most I've put into a game. 120 hours. That's like
120. 24 hours. That's. Oh wait, no, that's 5.
That's almost 5 days.
That is 5 days.
Wow, I never thought of it that way. Days.
You said 5 days of actual in-game time, dude. Have you ever thought of it like that? Like,
No.
I have 11 hours in Call of Duty, and 11 days in like every Call of Duty. But the thing is, that's in-game. It doesn't count you waiting at loading screens, menus, or anything. That is
really?
Yes. That's actual
I didn't
game
know
time.
that.
Imagine how much of my life is devoted to that.
You also get more in like an open world game like Burnout Paradise.
Yeah,
or something
because you're
like that.
always doing.
But I think racing games are like all my top most time put into. Like maybe like Need for Speed Underground back in like my game.
Underground 2 is great.
Underground 2,
The
that's
last
it.
race was wicked easy. That around
Underground
the
2.
airport, it was like a 5. You remember that?
All those airport races were easy.
I had no problem beating I love the drifting. I love the drifting in that game. That's the only thing I did
I
once
like
I beat it.
unrealistic racing games. I don't like simulators.
Forza? No,
They're boring.
I'm not a big.
Forza Horizon, free roam simulator.
A free roam. What do you mean a free roam simulator?
It was so
You're saying
sick.
some guy's gonna drive around like a F1 car and be like, "Yep, I'm just gonna drive around." Oh wait, a
Simulator-
race.
Simulator isn't just F1.
I know, but
When
that's
you
what
do drive the races, it literally is, and you have like the braking lines and everything on every corner. You just free roam around.
Yeah, that's cheesy. That's
No, it's sick.
hey, do this now and you'll be
It's sick.
fine. Dude.
No, it's not. That's how the simulation is, anyway.
Fuck it, man. So how you liking your beer? We'll transfer on to the next subject.
enough
'Cause
of video
This
games.
is 27 minutes
Enough of
already.
video
Fucking
games.
video games are.
This isn't video game chat. I'm only a casual gamer. I don't even know how I kept video games on for that long.
Dude, that was good. That was really good.
Do you know what it is? It's PlayStation Plus.
We're not
Because-
sponsored by
No,
PlayStation
we are-
Plus.
we are, no. But dude, I recommend. I'm saying it because I recommend it
Mhm.
personally.
I
Because
think
it is
their
a good
I
deal.
think their service is much better than Xbox Live.
And I got some great games that now I have entertainment for a couple months.
Yeah,
And I don't have
exactly.
to
You're
spend
fine.
money. Yeah. And the games I did spend money on are boring. I
I
don't
just-
even want to play anymore. Like, I
Red
just
Dead
like,
Redemption.
oh my god. Red Dead. Everyone says Red Dead Redemption is the best game in the world. It is not. It is so boring. I don't even care what you say. Oh, the horses are so realistic. It's
Who
so
says
goddamn
that?
boring.
Who says that? The horses are great. That's a great reason to play it.
Like, someone was like, oh, you think it's boring? Go lasso a guy and drag him behind a horse. I didn't. It wasn't cool at all.
I
It
was
was
listening-
lame.
I was listening to Bad Kid Cast and only using plays. You know, I know Rockstar made that game,
Yeah.
but I don't like it because of the setting. Who wants to play in the Wild
It's
West?
boring. Exactly. It's boring.
That's why
as
Call of
shit.
Juarez. Have you ever heard of that game? It's like never
It's the
done
one
well.
For it?
No, it's a whole different IP,
Oh.
which is like a game series. It's like never done well. And then they tried bringing it into modern day, but like with Western themes, and that game just flopped.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Red Dead Redemption is overrated.
I've wanted
I
to
think
try
it's
that.
boring as hell.
That's one of the games I want to try. I also wanted to try like there are games that I want to try, but I'm never going to.
Try it, but
I mean, BioShock Infinite is one I want to try. All the BioShocks.
yeah,
I heard
I want to
great.
try BioShock Infinite and The Last of Us. I keep seeing those everywhere, and I'm like, people. But like, they're one of those games that you hear about, then I'm already not hearing about Last of Us.
They're not. The thing is, they're not multiplayer games. Actually,
That's
I think
why
The Last
they go
of Us
away
is.
quick. People play them through, and then
And
it's
they're done. Another
But
one
it's not
is
that type of game to be a good multiplayer.
The Saboteur. You ever hear about that game?
No.
You're like a spy over in like Germany or France or whatever, and you're just killing Nazis. Dude, it looked fun, but I never picked it up.
Let's end on Nazis and stop talking about video games.
Fuck it, yeah. I just
We've
said
gone
that.
to half the
And you-
podcast about video games.
Fuck it. How are you
tried
liking
to
the beer?
I don't know. It's definitely black.
There's Paul
What
Revere
you-
on the
what-
front. Did you know that?
Where?
That's Paul Revere, dude.
With the lamp.
Yeah.
He's yelling to the British.
Dude, the beer company that makes this is 21st Amendment Brewery. Isn't that the
That's
prohibition?
pretty cool. What
The 21st
is that? What the
Amendment?
21st Amendment
I think
is?
it is.
I don't know.
That's
my
fucking
amendments
cool.
But
But we are drinking Back in Black IPA. It's
the
American
Back in
IPA.
Black IPA.
Okay, Back in... Alright. American IPA brewed with rich dark malt. So it's kind of like a stout and a IPA. And I don't know how to explain that.
I don't.
You don't like stouts or IPAs. So
It's
that's
so
why
heavy.
I offered it to you, but I'm just like,
I
don't
feel
know if
like
you're
I
gonna
went
like
to the gas station with a soda can, asked them for a soda can full, filled it up, came back and started drinking.
This
It's
stuff's
so
heavy.
strong.
The Steel Reserve.
Steel Reserve, you drink to get drunk.
Pro tips to anyone out there.
If you only have $3 and you want to get drunk,
Steel
go
Reserve
get some
40
Steel
ounce.
Reserve.
8.1% alcohol. It's like 5.5 beers. And I assume if you're going for Steel Reserve, you're either cheap or you're young and don't have much money.
Exactly.
So that'll get you. You'll be fine.
No, this is like my senior year days in high school. Like,
dude,
I'd be going to parties. I get 2 of these and I'm good.
2 of them.
Two
Over
of
the
them.
course of like
A party.
5 or 6 hours.
No. Maybe.
Dude, that's nuts.
Plus,
My
whatever
tolerance
else
has
is at
gone
the
down.
party.
That's true.
So,
You ever do Edward's
Just
40
for-
hands?
my friend's done it.
I've wanted to
And
try
I
it.
had to unzip his pants so he could take a piss.
I'd want to try it with like Coors though, something like 4 to 4.5%.
No, you gotta go hand.
I'm not gonna do 2 Steel Reserve 40 ounce.
But that's for like a huge party. We don't huge party anymore. I don't
never
huge
do.
party out here.
Cause I don't know.
It's not. All right.
Oh my god.
So we're both living in Boston now. We're here for school.
Yeah.
But we're both from rural,
Yeah.
like woods. Like my idea of a big party, house parties sometimes, big party out in the woods, bonfire, get there walking half a mile
Nope.
of train tracks,
Nope.
hundreds of people, crazy ass parties.
I never had that back where I was from. My
No,
older
pit
brother
parties,
came.
Pit parties.
Nope. My older brother came back.
That's
And he just moved back in for his last semester of school where it was just an internship and he would commute to Boston like 3 times a week. And there was one day, it was like October, not past October, I don't know, before I was 21, and I turned in August, it was like 8 months before or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, do you want anything? Yeah. So, I got addicted to fucking Rubinoff, just cheap vodka. Dude, yeah, I know.
That's like, all the cheap stuff was like my senior year in high school. Like, that's the stuff.
I didn't start drinking until I
Like,
was
fuck,
20.
we'd all like throw quarters together and like.
Dude, I was...
You had your first sip of alcohol when you were 20.
No.
Maybe not sip, but you actually got like
Yes.
to a point of buzz or
Yup.
drunk.
When I was 20.
Really?
I was a late bloomer, which is why I feel I can drink as much as I want to now.
You're making up.
I am making up. Wait, let me go off.
How old were we sophomore year?
Sophomore year in high school?
Yeah.
11 plus 5
Beginning.
is 16. 16 or 17.
I think in the beginning I was probably 16. Sophomore year. No.
Yeah.
We were like 15.
You take your grade and you add 5, and you get the age of the general age. You never knew that trick?
That's not. I think I was
If you're in
15.
first grade, you're usually around what? 6? 6 minus 5 is 1. You're in first grade. Dude, that's how you do it.
Okay, I turned 16 my sophomore year, but at this time,
You were 15 then?
I was 15.
Well, fuck, you're a young kid then.
Drank.
I was young. I was like a week off the cutoff for an earlier grade.
That's why your birthday's coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, you were always the oldest kid in the class.
I was always the youngest. I went to the
Oh,
upper
really?
one.
So you were 15 like your whole year.
Yeah.
You were 15 all sophomore year.
Yeah.
All right, I was 15 for half of it, but that point of this
Yeah.
is because when I was 15 is when I first drank. Some kid got his hand on like a 12-pack of Coors Light. We were like, yeah, it was just like 4 of us, and it was crazy.
Shit.
And I didn't drink for a long time after that, maybe like a year. Like I drank that one time because I wasn't a kid to hang out with like older kids. Like I was kind of a little geek in high school. Like I would just hang out with my friends. We had like a little group of tight friends, and I wouldn't have my hookups with the. Not that geeky. That's a little. That's a little like.
I used to play shit like that.
So I didn't have those older hookups, so I'd have other people that would do that. Like
That's why when my
secondhand
brother came
connections.
back, he's like, I'm going to the store. Do you want anything? I was like, I've never had this opportunity before. Here, $15. Get me as much vodka as you can.
Yeah.
But my idea of a party, you said the pit stuff. I would invite my buddy over, who is 2 years younger than me. He's actually he was in my brother's grade, which is weird because he became like one of my best friends. And
2 years younger. Wait, you have a younger brother?
Yeah, 2 years younger than me.
Would you buy beer? Would you buy alcohol for him?
Yeah, I did actually. I actually bought him wine once at Blanchard's.
Ooh,
I bought like a 6-pack, like a single beer, like a something like that, but like a quality.
Yeah.
And a bottle of wine. They didn't even charge me for the bottle of wine. He's like, how much do I owe you? You know, you lucked out. They didn't charge me.
What?
Dude, I was like,
see, my brother's 18.
yeah.
And sometimes I'll buy him stuff, but I'll buy him like beers. I won't go and get him a handle of vodka. Like,
I don't know.
the thing is, when I was young, I didn't have an older brother. I didn't have any older friends, so I had to work fucking hard to get that shit. Like, I had to call someone else, who would call someone else, who would call someone else. We'd have to arrange all this, throw together our allowance, pay for this shit through some weird exchange that would take hours and hours and a day of waiting and be like, yes, we're drinking this year. Like, it would take so much effort when I was like a junior year or whatever.
Yeah.
But now, like, my brother can just be like, hey, want to buy me something? And sometimes I'm like, no. But he forged his own connections.
Yeah.
Which I think is, like, crucial. You can't make it easy.
I don't know.
That's part of the fight of being young.
See, I've never had that with, like, man, I really want to get drunk, but I can't. Because, I mean, I had an older friend who was, like, 21 when I was senior in high school. Or no, wait, that's not true. I don't know, but he was, like, he stayed back a year or something. So, basically, he hooked me up sometimes. And, he didn't once, and I was pissed. But, like, now that I'm the age, it's honestly kind of like, well, fuck it, get your own liquor. I can get my own now. Like,
exactly. Like, I don't want to buy...
I feel sketchy as shit.
I would only buy my brother beer and stuff. I wouldn't buy his friends or my friends' brothers or my friends' friends. Like, there's... Actually, the funny part is how we met. This has to do with how we met, because I moved here. You were already here.
Yep.
You trained me at TJ Maxx. You were already working there. I started
working there. I don't want to talk about work.
I mentioned it once.
You mention it all the time.
I don't think people want to hear about work. No, I mean, I mentioned TJ Maxx once. Alright, forget that. So, he's training me. I don't think we even hung out once.
No,
I was like, alright, I have some extra money.
Wait, no, we were talking to the new girl, fucking that's gone now.
Yeah.
You remember her?
Yeah.
She went to BU.
Boo.
Fucking yeah. And they were talking about, like, drinking and partying, and I was like, yeah, I'm 21. And they're both like, huh? So I was like, dude, you want to get me a 30 rack of Coors Light? I was like, fuck it.
So me and you, we met up after for the first time out of work. We hung out and we just drank Coors Light together.
We did.
And that's actually, you were buying, because I wasn't 21 yet. I was a month or two shy of 21. So you hooked me up. You hooked up a minor with alcohol, and that's how we met. And
the thing is, like, I got out of work like a couple hours before he did, so I'm lugging this 30 rack. I'm a little dude. I'm bringing it back to my place. And he's like,
"You're not a little dude. You can handle a 30 rack."
Okay, whatever. I don't know. But anyways, so I lug it back to my place, and then I met him at McDonald's, which is kind of like a meeting point in between work, my place, and like his place.
It's the epicenter of our area.
And then I was like, "Here, you hold it." He's like, "No, I don't think I can. I'm under 21." And I was like, "Fuck!" So I gotta lug this thing even more.
Because they just made a new.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But I was like, "Fuck, man."
I
usually don't do this.
It was part of the effort. Then we went and chilled. Drank like 5 of them.
I don't know if I did though. I think I was still beer snobby at that point.
What do you mean? You needed your nice beer?
Yeah, I don't know if I had. I think I might have had 2.
No, I'm saying we drank.
I know you were pounding them.
We drank like 5 in between all of us. Like I had that 30 rack.
That's what I was.
And this is another thing where we differ, because you drink more than me.
Oh my god!
Because like if I on my 21st birthday I got 24 Coronas.
That was a great story. Oh my god!
April 19th. The day actually.
Yep.
You know what I'll never forget?
Because it's the day the Boston Bomber got caught.
The day everyone was locked inside in Boston.
Yep.
I couldn't even leave my house until 8 o'clock. And all day I was like, this is my 21st birthday. I have to get out. We changed all the plans. Our buddy Sanad.
We were going to play basketball that day. Remember that? You're like, dude, I want to play some basketball today.
Yeah.
I hope they catch this fucker.
Yeah, right? And then,
dude, you know, they caught him around Watertown. The Watertown Mall. That's like 2 miles away. That's like by the spin playground.
From us, yeah, exactly.
It's fucking close. But yeah, Boston was on crazy lockdown where you get mobile alerts. It's like you're not, like, you can't leave only if you work for like medical or the state or. It was nuts.
Yeah.
It was fucking insane.
And this was my 21st birthday when we were all supposed to meet up at a bar. So like at 8 o'clock, 8:30 maybe, they took it down. And we're all like, shit, we gotta pull a party together. So we have like some people running to get this. Mm-hmm. Like, and we all meet up like 4 miles away at my friend's house.
In, Jamaica Plain?
Roxbury.
Yeah, you picked me up here and we went to the liquor store down the street.
Oh, because we had a ride.
Yep.
Mike.
I got
Mike Sanif, shout out.
Shout out.
Part of making the 21st happen.
Yeah.
And that,
I ended up picking a pack of... I'm a real beer snob. I'll talk about this after the more drunk talk.
You need nice beers. I think that sums that
up. But I also picked up a nip of Hennessy, too, to celebrate. Because Hennessy, it's cognac. It's like really nice stuff.
I got a nip of Di Serrano, just because it looks cool.
Yeah. But it was like good.
Who doesn't want a little mini Disaronno bottle?
Dude, you get all the sizes all the way up to the biggest. It's fucking awesome.
There's only one
Dude, look,
size?
I'm collecting these bottles. I'm collecting Old Dogfish Head now because they're like my favorite. And this fucking Positive Contact is tasty. What it is ale brewed with apple cider and spices.
Dude,
a
this
positive
is like
combination of full cider, slow roasted farro, a bit of cayenne, and fresh cilantro.
this BAPcast right now needs some Adderall because we're ADD all over the place.
Holy shit! I want to try Adderall.
We're ADD and more.
Okay. So basically, sum up the party. We went to this place. There was like a lot of weed there. There was a lot of alcohol. I ended up getting cooked.
Not baked.
Cocked.
Not baked.
Cocked. No, I did not
You didn't
smoke
weed.
I was gonna ask someone though if I could because these contraptions were fit. I was gonna say fantastic.
That is the bong house. That is Bong Central. They have like $2,000 worth of bongs.
It's insane.
And they're all broken right now. Actually,
Are they?
3 months later, they're all broken. But that everyone showed up like
Yeah, we had at least
new
20,
friends,
25
old
people in that
friends.
apartment. It was
Oh.
it was like a 3-room. It
so
was
much fun. And the best part, we were like, all right,
For
we're
you,
moving
for
this
you.
to the bar. We're moving this. This was fun as hell. Oh,
I wasn't there. I had to go.
You
Remember?
left.
Yeah.
Alright.
I want to tell my
you
story
walked
after.
4 miles.
Wait.
That's
I'm
gonna
tell that.
Save that till after. But so we were like, all right, we're gonna go to the bar. We walked a mile to the bar. About halfway there, we hear screaming and yelling in the streets. So we're looking everywhere for it, and up in this huge. If you ever heard of Mission Hill in Boston, that's like college kids central, like for all of Huntington Ave, and there was every college kid within like a mile radius in this one intersection. Tons of cops around them, all celebrating catching this bomber, the Boston Bomber, the Boston Marathon. So we're all celebrating.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. There's people smoking weed, people drinking, taking pictures with the cop. My girlfriend got a picture with the cop. The cops are giving us high fives.
I saw pictures and it looked like a fucking blast.
Oh,
and it sucks that I had to
and you
leave.
missed it because
Here we go. My girlfriend works the night shift, so she gets out at 11:30. You know, she gets back at the bus stop around like 10 minutes from my place at like midnight. So I was like, fuck, dude, you know, I have to go. And to be honest, the bar scene, I mean, I've told you before, the bar freaks me out. I'll talk about this in like a later podcast.
I don't know why you like the bar.
I don't. I want to get Abbai's opinion on it, because I want to know what he's like. I bet he's so mellow. Either that or he's a crazy fucker and it's like, yeah.
I mean the bar, you have to pick your bar type.
Dude, I am an Irish pub person. I just want to sit down, maybe watch something on TV, get a couple snacks, and
No,
just
this
sit
is for
and quiet.
future podcasts.
Okay. But anyway, so I had to go, and I'm waiting like 20 minutes for the bus. And it's late, so I can understand. But at this point, I had finished off my pack. And this comes up to my beer snobbiness. I'll probably end up saving this for another podcast. But just because we're hitting
You're like a beer connoisseur.
Wait, that's a spider. Fuck.
Oh, get it! Oh,
Dude.
no, you should do? You should save it, let it free outside.
No, fuck. Dude, there was
I do that.
quick ADD thing here. Last night I was drunk, and I saw a silverfish. You know what those are?
No.
Fucking horrible creatures. Don't Google them. I squashed
Why?
them, left them on the wall. I was like,
You
your brother.
can't tell me not to Google something.
Well, you're gonna Google it now. They're fucking scary things, and they're gross, and they get fast when you.
Have I seen them?
I'm sure you have.
Are they little armored things?
No, they look like they're.
Quick, Adderall. Boom. All right.
Basically, I left them on the wall, and was like, your brothers will
No.
know what happened. But basically, okay. So I was pretty cooked at this point. I was drinking really high percentage beers, and I drank them really quick. And we did I did my Hennessy. We did a shot of vodka or
There
rum.
was everything there.
Dude, I was pretty.
Someone brought out a box of handles and was like, "Oh, I don't want these. Just everyone take them." There was like every type
What?
of alcohol.
When was that?
Sinat's roommate. Just I don't
Was
want
that the
these.
captain shots?
There was everything, dude.
But anyways, so I'm at the bus stop, and I was trying to look on my phone when the bus would come, and I couldn't make out the sign across the street to see what stop I was, or what street I was on. So I was like, fuck. I've waited here 20 minutes, I'm gonna start walking back. So I'm walking back, I probably walk like half a mile, and like, Roxbury, it's not like a bad neighborhood, but you really gotta watch
Not
yourself.
the area you walk though.
Dude,
That's like
it
like central. That's like where it just starts. There's deep Roxbury.
I
where
know,
you start to get
but-
sketchy.
But, I don't know, you gotta watch yourself at night in the city anyway. So I'm
Yeah,
walking, and I'm like
exactly.
stopping at every bus stop for like a couple minutes just in case a bus comes. I'm leaning up against one bus stop, and I'm gone. Absolutely. Some kids walk by, oh, this kid's wasted, and I turn and I go, yes, I am. At that point,
And then
I
you
don't
miss
remember
yourself.
walking back.
No, I'm just kidding.
So I
And
walked
you
like
walked 4 miles.
it was
home.
4 miles total. It was like a 2 mile
4
blackout.
miles?
Dude, I come to the conclusion I must have blacked out on the way
Wow.
back. I regained
What's the last part you remember?
that
you make
bus
it to-
stop, which is probably like 2 from the place.
Like, you weren't even out of Roxbury.
No, I don't think so.
You-
I don't remember. You know where the Orange
blacked-
Line is? That big station in Roxbury
Yeah.
Community College? I don't remember going
You
by that.
blacked out for a good 3
That-
miles.
Dude,
That's 3. When'd you come back?
Longwood, which is the hospital district with like Brigham and Women's and like the best hospitals in Boston. And I remember going through and I was like, fuck. I have to piss so bad. If you've ever been drunk.
And he pissed on the best children's hospital in the country.
No, I
I'm just kidding. I'm
didn't.
just
No, I
kidding.
didn't. I held it and then I'm walking down like Longwood Ave, which it's not like a side street, but it's not like a main street. It was late. I mean, it was like 11:30 to 12.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I can't do it. So I just whipped my dick out on the fucking sidewalk and just piss. Next thing I remember, a mile down the road, I'm at Wings. Because I told Jade, I was like, I'm going to get us Wings. Because I love...
Is it open that late?
Yeah.
Wings over Brookline, right?
Yeah, it was a weekend.
So you're out of Boston now. You're in Brookline. Coming
Yeah.
through Brookline, which is encased in Boston.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not important. But
anyways.
This is like 2 miles ahead of where you pissed.
No, it's only like a mile.
From where you pissed?
Yeah. But I mean, if I blacked out for like 2 to 3 miles from Roxbury or whatever, I don't know.
It was just big confusion, but you were at Wings.
So I blacked out again after I pissed. Like, I regained consciousness. Well, I must have blacked out because I don't remember going through
You were
the
halfway
corner.
through your order.
No, because I remember I was like, oh, I'll call Jade. And I was like, I'm getting Wings. And she called, and I remember talking to her, and I go in and I order, and I sit down, and I'm just sitting there, and she pops up beside me. I was like, holy fuck, when did you get here? She goes, I told you on the phone I'd meet you here. And I was like,
I called you?
oh my god, I remember I called her.
But
But
you
I didn't remember her
about.
saying she would come meet me.
Yeah.
So basically the end of the story is I had some fantastic wings, and I just blacked
What
out.
kind did you get, Buffalo?
Honey barbecue, that's what I'm getting tonight.
Barbecue? What?
Dude, that's the shit. And this is the start of it. I need to go to the liquor store, too, and get another Steel
Dude, it's
Reserve.
it's like 9:15.
It's still early. They're open till 11.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Liquor store's good. But yeah, that's the
Forgot
drunk
how early it
story.
was. This, alright. Back to this Back in Black real quick.
Yep.
This IPA settles. Does the IPA, like, settle?
What do you mean settles?
Like, it's so much heavier. The last
The
quarter
stout. Dude, it's the stout, I tell you.
I don't know what stout is.
It's like a Guinness. That type of beer. A dark beer.
Yeah.
So it's
Shit. Like, the bottom of it is gross.
I'll
It's
drink
like,
it.
It's like all backwash. Like,
Well, that's your fault.
it's not my backwash. It's just
It's the beer's backwash from
over.
drinking
It's
itself.
the beer's backwash
Fuck,
from
man.
sinking to the bottom. So, you walked home.
Yeah.
Still my 21st birthday. There's all this shit going on at once. So we went to this crazy celebration of catching the.
You
the
guys
bomber,
did.
the
I
one
had
who
a
was still living,
celebration
while
of
you
my
were
own on
walking.
Longwood Ave, pissing on the bucket. I was like, if a cop
Pissing,
comes,
blacking out.
another story. It's. Do you have any drunk stories, really?
But not that I remember too well. My birthday,
Well,
dude.
that's a
I'm
good
getting
one.
There. I'm getting there. My 21st.
You still have
'Cause
more
I'm-
of the story?
Oh, dude. I don't even know if I told you what happened the rest of that night. Did I tell you? Did
They
I?
gave you shots at the bar and they just had you keep drinking.
We went to the bar, yeah, so everyone's buying me shot after shot.
Yeah,
These aren't
you
your
can't turn
normal
them down
shots.
either.
These
You-
are cups. Half full. These aren't like fucking shots. This is like double, triple, quadruple shots.
Quad shots.
Everyone's buying them.
That's
And
what's
I
the best thing
forget-
about your 21st birthday. Go out and abuse your friends and shit. I was gonna get Phil
But
fucked up.
I didn't
I
expect
didn't-
people to buy me shit. Like, I really just thought, oh, we're going to throw shit together. And
If
we're
you're a
just gonna
girl,
go.
it's much easier. Because you could just go and be like, oh, 21! Jade and Christina, which is her friend, free drinks all night. They came back fucking wasted. Seriously.
Oh,
Girls
that's ridiculous.
will even do that. Oh, it's my 21st birthday, just so they can get free drinks.
That's such bullshit.
Girls just get free drinks all the time because guys are like, hey, maybe I have a chance.
Women
Nope.
are evil.
That's why
That's
fuck
the-
buying drinks for girls. Fuck bars. I hate the
We
whole
should start
scene.
collecting the evidence of why women are evil.
Because they're fucking irrational. They don't make sense. They don't make sense at all.
We're going off on a wild tangent here. We shouldn't
All right.
start right now.
I have one more drunk thing that I need to reference. I don't know if your birthday thing is done, and then we'll end
It's
the
pretty-
cast.
But after all the shots they were buying me, I don't remember the rest.
Wait, you remember Abbai?
I saw the picture of him, our third podcaster, not here right now.
Oh,
Bent
God.
over, like shoulders on his knees, face in the trash can,
Oh,
just
shit.
puking. There's a picture.
That's
of
when
this.
you guys got back to Sanad's place, right?
This was. They carried me to a car. Someone sober drove me home. I don't remember.
You don't know when Abbai threw up?
It was after I left.
Shit. But yeah, Abbai... I don't know, I remember the party, I had my beers, and like, it was like 3 people from work, you, Abbai, and Grayson. I was like, hey, have one. And you guys are all just like, yeah, this isn't bad. Or I don't know if you liked it, but Abbai and
I
Grayson
gave it to
were
someone
like,
else because I didn't like it. It was this IPA crap.
yeah, I think you gave it to Abbai and Grayson. Because I had 4 and I didn't have 2, so that would make sense. But they're just like, yeah, this is good. And the next day, they're both like, oh, that stuff sucked. I was just drunk. And I was like, fucking douchebags. I thought you were moving on to advanced beer.
Nope.
But yeah, he ended up vomiting, and he's not really a big drinker. I remember one time, it was when I think he must have first started working there. I was like, yo, I'm going to the liquor store after work. When we were starting to get buddies. I was like, yo, I'm getting I probably got a 40 ounce and a 6-pack. He's like, I don't know what to get. I was like, get a handle of vodka or something. He's like, I think I'm going to get a bottle of wine. He got like a bottle of wine. He's like, I think I'm... And I was like,
what's wrong with that?
The next day I asked him, I was like, how'd the bottle of wine go? I don't know. Dude, he didn't like crack it for weeks. I don't even know if he's still... And I was like...
We should break it open next BAPcast.
Dude, we have to.
Let's just... Yo, he still got the bottle of wine. He probably does.
But, one thing, I pissed in Longwood Ave. You don't want to get a cop to stop you there, because I was clearly gone, and you can't whip your dick out in public, no matter how late it is.
Yeah. I'm surprised at how little I see cops in Boston.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie. I hear them a lot, but when I walk... Even in my hometown,
the only ones I see is
more.
Brookline, down in that area, but that's a really nice
There's like
area.
2 of them.
But anyways, so when I went to Italy, I went to Italy, right?
Yeah, like last
January, February.
Yeah, year and a half ago.
We got fucked up at an ice bar. You know what an ice bar is?
I can picture it. Like I've seen this shit on like.
It's made of ice. The seating is made of ice. It's got like a pad you can sit on, and it's got a little cutout and like a little igloo room.
Cups ice?
What?
Are the cups ice?
The cups are ice. They give you a plastic ring, and it's like a screwball cone, so you don't have to touch the ice, but it's You know what a screwball is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The cone plastic.
You paid $15 to get in, or 15 euros or whatever, because it's fucking weird. And there was no one there. It was like, I think a weeknight. Oh, I have to tell you guys stories about Italy. It was fucking great. But basically, this is one of them.
That's for a future podcast. We can't start any big subjects.
No, I know. We're doing 51
We're
minutes.
coming up on
52 minutes solo. I mean, without
Imagine if I was here, we'd be fucked. We'd be here for the next 2 hours.
Hey, that's not bad.
Throwing in another person in this.
But anyways, so I get really...
Ice bar.
I'm not gonna... No, I won't even explain the ice bar. I'll talk about that next time.
What happened at the ice bar?
Got fucking cooked. You pay your entrance fee, you get 2 drinks, and I bought like 2 other drinks, because they really weren't that expensive. And like... They were just, honestly, like, seriously, I got a one with vodka and, like, a coffee liqueur. It was just, like, straight liquor. Like, it was fucking, holy shit, these drinks are so much stronger than they make them in America. God. I ended up we didn't want to get a cab, because, first off, we don't speak in Italian. So we ended up walking back an hour. Now, we just found our way through Rome. There's no GPS, because our phones didn't have service.
So you just went for it.
We had to remember kind of where we came from.
Jeez.
So we walked back. And I was like, fuck, I gotta piss. And they're like, the hotel's like a quarter mile away. You can't make it? No. So I whip it out on a fucking building in Rome. A car drives by. And I was like, fuck. It was not a cop. But he knew I was pissing on the fucking side of the building.
Cop, it doesn't really matter. What are the chances of it?
I was freaking out. I was like, how do you get arrested in Italy? How?
Locked up abroad.
No.
You could be on Discovery Channel. I peed on an ancient building. Dude, imagine you pee on like the Coliseum, you didn't even know it.
Dude, the Coliseum was amazing.
Was it?
Yeah, and then it was not amazing. But I can get into that.
Why was it not amazing?
Basically, the last day we ended up back in like this Rome, which is like the same place we started. Like we went up and back with the beer.
I don't like it.
You know? Just give it to me, I'll drink it.
No, I'm gonna man it out.
But it was pouring, and we didn't know how to get back. Like downpouring, we had no umbrellas or anything. People were like, hey, you want like. I can't talk about it because it's going to be a next podcast topic. But anyways, don't get caught with your dick out on the sidewalk. That's the BAPcast. Branden out.
Phil out.
Later.